What is up, good people of the blogosphere? We're back with an NFL update, man, as the off-season festivities are kicking in, man. Preseason's really just right around the corner, man. I cannot wait until week one, man. Comment how all y'all are feeling about your respective teams and whatnot. As you guys see the footage rolling here, man, Brock Purdy throwing a beautiful ball right there, man. Brock has been very impressive, man. The Niners got to prove the point last year, man, with Philly. If they had Brock, what it would have been, as if you guys recall, right when Brock got active in the NFL, he just took off, man. Whooped Tom Brady's ass, was damn near playing perfect football until that injury. It was a damn shame. And it's pretty interesting as well. I saw the other day, comment y'all, fellow Bills Mafia, what's up out there? I saw our schedule. I'm making this video on the run, so I didn't pull it up. I don't know if that schedule was official or not, but it had Bills Niners week one. Comment if y'all seen that, if that's official. I'm not quite sure. I don't think so, but that would be lit. One of my good bros is a Niners fan. And, we continue to say year after year, these past few seasons, man, that we could get that Bills-Niners Super Bowl that never happened back in the Super Bowl era. If you guys recall, Chris Berman, a lot of this, NFL specialists were always saying Bills, Niners, but obviously it was Giants, Washington, and then back-to-back against Dallas. And yeah, I know we lost. We're going to change that. We're going to get our ring. But, regular season, I think we were damn near in that era undefeated against NFC opponents. I know we beat a lot of those Super Bowl teams that we lost to in the same season or the season after. We just dominated the NFC. Obviously, I know doesn't matter. It wasn't the postseason. It wasn't the Super Bowl. But we could really get that Bills-Niners Super Bowl. If you guys recall back during that era, when the Bills and Niners did face off the one time, Jim Kelly versus Steve Young, it was the first NFL game ever to not have a single punt, man, just a shootout, and the Bills came out on top. But I don't know, I guess that wasn't official Bills Niners week one. And then there was also, I think, Houston week 2 or 3, Stephon Diggs. Some interesting matchups early on, but check it out, man. This statistic that's floating around the blogosphere that Brock Purdy still holds. You talk about teams playing against divisional games or out of conference game. Friendly reminder, Brock Purdy has never lost a game to a divisional opponent. 8 wins and 8 starts, 19 total touchdowns, 2 picks, 124.1 passer rating, 254 yards passing per game on average. And that's amazing, man. I really thought the Niners were going to pull it out last season, but Brock is a hell of a QB. And it kind of reminds me of Dangerous, right? Russell Wilson, when he first started, he was doing the damn thing, but he had an interesting stat. It wasn't against divisional opponents. It was that he hadn't lost a home game in his first few seasons. And obviously he got the ring, man. Brock's been very impressive the same way Russell Wilson was. But with all that being said about Brock, you guys see on this FanDuel quarterback power rankings, they got him at number 12, which I was like, really? That's crazy to me. But on the other one I saw the other day, I forget which one that was, they had him at number 2. It went Mahomes, Purdy, and Josh Allen. And I think my quarterback, Josh Allen, was number 3 on this FanDuel one as well, right behind Burrow. I think they had it at number 2. But to have Brock outside of the top 10 at number 12 is just ludicrous to me. Let me know if you agree. And then speaking of my Buffalo Bills, man, some pretty interesting news or exciting or whatever you want to call it. Keon Coleman was out there on the field. As we said yesterday, the off-season festivities are really starting to get going, and everyone was noticing he was wearing a number 0. And, obviously that's not what he wore at Florida State, but when he was at Michigan State, he did wear 0. So he's going to, like Gilbert Arenas, Agent 0 with the Bills. I see some people saying 0 to hero. He's got nothing but a great opportunity with Josh Allen, with Diggs gone. At first, everyone, let me know how you feel about that trade at this point. At first, I was like, you know what I mean? But I'm cool. I like where we're at. I like that we got Keon 6'4". It's good to have some height in our receiving cores. And, Shakir, can't wait to see what he does this season. But Keon Coleman, man, huge opportunity, rocking number 0. Now, there are some people already just off this one appearance in a practice talking ish. Oh, look at how slow he is. He ran the route like ish. He was all off tempo and he's going to get ate up. Like, yo, it's his first time rocking that number 0 for the Bills in a practice, man. Slow down. Like, are you kidding me? People just always looking for a reason to talk ish, and I understand not everything's got to be upbeat and positive. I try to be a glass half full guy, but for people to talk ish just off this, that's crazy to me. It's barely any footage. You know what I'm saying? He's just getting out there. You know what I'm saying? And obviously something a lot of people were saying about him is, I don't want to say everyone, but a lot of people wanted the Bills to take a different receiver. And we know he ended up with the Chiefs and all that. But Keon, not like he's slow, but his 40 is a second or tenths of a second and a half slower than some of the top other guys or whatever. But he has amazing hands. He's just a great receiver. I'm cool with it. I'm happy, man. And I'm really feeling the whole 0 to hero vibes. I can see it this year already, man. Let me know how y'all are feeling about it. And some other Buffalo Bills news before we close this video out. The Bills have signed someone out of university at Buffalo, undrafted. And I like this. His name is, he's a linebacker, Joel Andressen. He's a Western New York native from Depew, a suburb of Buffalo. And I always like to see when they bring a hometown guy in. Like, you guys remember Naaman Roosevelt? Did Naaman go to UB? I know he was from Buffalo, but I think, he went to UB, right? It's always cool to see a UB guy there. You guys remember that one quarterback we had a few years ago? I think maybe it was Josh's rookie year. He was fighting for a roster spot, but didn't end up working out. He didn't make the team. I can't recall his name. Someone drop it in the comments if you remember. But I remember seeing him in the USFL or the XFL or something like that. Again, what is his name? He was like a rushing quarterback, but he didn't make the squad. But I just love to see him look to university at Buffalo for talent. And everyone out there, let me know what you think about this linebacker, Joe Andressen. Did you watch him in college at all? Do you think he has a legitimate shot to make the team, or do you think he's just going to be a guy for the off season? You know what I mean? And, what do you guys think about our linebacking cores at this point, what they're looking like with some of the guys we lost, just our defense as a whole and our pass rush? Tap in, let me know. But with that being said, about university at Buffalo guys getting a shot with the team, still blows my mind. A big draft blunder, in my opinion. I can't recall who we took instead of him, right? But one of the biggest guys to come out of the draft, out in, prospect, went in the first round, university at Buffalo, Khalil Mack. Like, why did we not pull the trigger on that one? That's like, that would have been great. UB guy coming to Buffalo. It only made sense. But we didn't snatch him up. I was heated. I'm sure a lot of my fellow Bills Mafia can concur with that statement. And if you recall off the top of your head who we took instead of Khalil, tap in and comment and let me know. But that's going to do it for the NFL news on this one. Look forward to talking to all you guys in the comments. As always, if you're new or you're not, it's all about hearing from the people, having that good coffee talk about the different topics at hand. And we talk music, news, sports, current events, life, and much, much more. Live streams, call-in shows where you can talk it up. And it's going to be so much NFL football content coming all season long. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace and God bless.